Okay, so we're going to do the Metta meditation today, which is the cultivation of loving kindness towards yourself and towards the world, basically. So it really works, this. I mean, I spent 40 minutes this morning doing the first stage for myself, and it made me feel a whole lot better because I've had some really dodgy sleep. So it really works. But yeah, gonna do it for yourself and for a good friend, for a neutral person, for a difficult person, and for all the world. That's the format. I'll lead it through, so you don't need to worry if you've not done it before. Just get going with it, really. So if you just close your eyes or take them down, where you feel comfortable, lowering your gaze. So just perhaps taking some deeper breaths just to get going with the practice. Just to mark the end of your lived life out there, and to mark the start of your lived life in here, in your meditation practice. So just first of all, just coming into relationship with the surface on which you're sitting or lying. So you can probably feel the surface on your, depending on which way you're sitting, on the backs of your thighs, down the legs, and then at the feet, either the soles or the tops of the feet on the floor. If you sat on a chair, you can feel the back body just resting on the back of the chair. Just try to give up your weight completely to that surface. Just let your weight sink in to the cushion or to the chair. Just having no resistance against gravity. Just letting the chair support you, or the cushion support you. So we're just completely giving up our weight to the earth. So just going to run through the body from the head to the feet. So there's a good chance that you've been either driving, shopping, working, or interacting with the world in some other way. So it's a good idea to be more embodied with your experience. So just starting off, actually doing some earth breaths. So just taking the breath from below your feet, up through the central channel of your body, up through the top of your head, then back down again, passing all the chakra points, just aligning your spine. So taking the energetic breath from beneath the soles of your feet or from the earth. Just letting it travel up and down your body. Just allowing your posture to be upright. And just doing a few rounds of this earth breathing. Just to sort of bring you into the meditation posture. So just starting with the head, the tactile head, just feeling the sensations on the head. If you can feel any warm or cool, or any any other sensations, just noticing that. Just letting the roots of your hair be relaxed. And now just moving down to the eyebrows and the space between the eyebrows. Just releasing the skin here. And weird to say, you'll probably have hard eyeballs, so it's a good idea to soften the eyebrows. You can do that by bringing some attention to the inner corners of your eyes. And just allow the gaze to be going into your back body rather than out into the world. So now you can bring some mindfulness to your temples on both sides of the head. And just letting the skin here be soft. Now just moving into the area where guys grow a moustache. So just letting the skin here just fall to the left and fall to the right of your mouth. Just letting this area be soft and relaxed. Now bringing some awareness to the jaw, the lips and the tongue. And just letting the tongue sit in the bottom of your mouth. No tension here. And so the cavity of the mouth, it's like the King's College in Cambridge. It's got a really high ceiling, unobstructed. And see, funny to say, but see if you can become aware of the gums in the mouth. So weirdly, people can hold tension in their gums. So just having your chin just slightly tucked in, allowing the neck, the top of the spine, the base of the skull to breathe. So you got some space here, there's no tension here. There's just a very light awareness. And just moving down the muscles of your neck to the shoulders. And just sweeping across each shoulder. Imagine the shoulder joints are open and then your limbs are falling out of your shoulder joints like a waterfall. Just fluid awareness. No hard places. Just collecting at the pulls of your hands, the fizzy sensations in the hands. You probably feel loads here, the nerve endings. So just noticing whatever's going on is just okay. So noticing the rise and the fall of the chest with the breath. And just experiencing the breath in the belly, the echo of the breath. So if your belly's soft, it'll probably move up and down. That's the idea really, to have your belly soft, having no tension here. If you can notice the breath in the back body, it's really soothing actually. So if you're sitting on a chair, you might be able to feel the touch of the chair on your back lungs. It's really, really soothing. So just now moving down towards the pelvic girdle. That's the point in your trunk. And so noticing the sitting bones on the seat. Giving up your weight again to the earth. Then with your pelvic joints, imagine like the shoulders, they're open. And the legs can just fall out of the pelvic joints, again like a waterfall. Just fluid awareness, just collecting at the poles of your feet. The poles, that fizzy, sensations here. And so you've scanned through the entire body. The body is still, supported. It's poised, it's at ease. Maybe just checking in with yourself. You can do that by just bringing some awareness to the heart chakra in the middle of your chest. So just checking out how you're doing today. Whatever you're feeling, that's okay. Just starting off with yourself in this practice. So it's the first stage of the Metta practice, cultivation of a loving kindness, starting with yourself. And so there are different ways of doing this practice, but the end result is always the same. Just having some embodied, heartfelt sensations for yourself. So you can do that either by wishing yourself well. So you can drop in the traditional phrases, so may I be well, may I be happy, may I be at peace. You can just drop them in one by one into the heart center. And just watch the ripples of metta just extend out from the heart center to your whole body. So you might like dropping the phrases in, or you might just like sit in with an awareness of your heart center. If you've done the practice before, just maybe sitting with the open-hearted awareness. If you're newer to the practice, maybe just drop in the phrases in, and we'll see how it lands with you. Just allowing any distractions just to be there. Try not to get too drawn in by them, because there will be distractions. Just returning to the heart center whenever you notice. Just working with your body perfectly still. So the middle of a busy city, loads of noises. Let's see if you can just stay with your heart. Just dropping your shoulders, letting it be supported by your hands. Just staying with the body throughout this practice. So again, just if you want a reminder of the phrases, so may I be well, may I be happy, may I be at peace. So the longer you do this, the easier it will become as you get more into the practice. See if you can just stay with it. You can come more and more into relationship with your heart center. Maybe your body's just becoming accustomed to the peace. As I say, in future stages you'll find it easier. the second stage of the practice, just bringing to mind a good friend, someone that you've got an existing good relationship with, and wishing for them the same as what you just wished for yourself. So may your good friend be well, happy, at peace. You can maybe even try just sitting with your good friend in your imagination, in your brain, but also with your heart. And the Sanskrit word for heart-mind is chitta, so there's no differentiation between the two. Again, just checking your posture, see if you're still being supported by your posture. Just letting any tension just drain into the earth. You've probably got areas of habitual tension which you keep needing to check. So don't worry about that, just come back to your body. Keep coming back to your body. And just wishing this good friend well, to be happy, to be at peace. Sometimes this stage is easier than the first stage because sometimes people don't like wishing themselves well, weirdly. See if you could just keep this good friend in your head and in your heart. Let's come back to your body. So it's like the cave of the heart, and the embers of loving kindness, Metta, being fanned by the breath. Some people do this practice with a big smile on their face. I did that this morning, and it made me feel so good. So if you want to, just do that. No one's looking. just even the act of smiling, and just releases all sorts of chemicals. Third stage of the practice, just cultivating metta for a neutral person. So it could be the post, man or woman. Could be lady downstairs on reception, Judith. Just someone who you've not got an existing friendship with. Just anyone really. Someone in the shop or something. So doing the same for them as you've done in the previous two stages. So may they be well, may they be happy, may they be at peace. So again, just dropping the phrases into your heart center, letting the waves of metta just embrace your whole body. Again, just once again, checking your posture, supporting. So see if you can stay with the neutral person. So see if you can keep a solid awareness. Just allow these conditions to support you, the stillness of this shrine room, our collective experience together. Just keep bringing this neutral person to mind. Again, allowing the breath to fan the flames of loving kindness in your heart. Just enjoying the growing sense of stillness in your body. And just allowing any distractions just to be there. Don't need to get drawn into it. just resting in loving kindness for this neutral person. Just allowing more and more of yourself to be in this practice. There's so many things going on in the world, but see if you can just be with your world. So in this stage, we bring to mind a person with whom we have difficulties. So not major, but just maybe just falling out or something. So not someone too difficult, because you might struggle to wish them well, but just quickly choosing difficult person and bring them to mind and bring them to heart, like you've done in the previous stages. And just like you, they want to be well, they want to be happy, they want to be at peace. So see if you can wish this for them. Just only going as far as you're comfortable with, not picking anyone that's too difficult. So maybe a friend that you're falling out with or something. Just remain embodied if you can. So again, just let your body relax, let your shoulders just drop, being supported by the hands, giving your weight up to the cushion. So if you can meditate here, in the middle of the city, you can pretty much do it anywhere. Just keep with your heart center. Wish good things for this person. Could be anyone. Well, actually, no, it could be someone that you're not too difficult with. So the difficult person might be trying to throw you off course, but see if you can just stay with them. Okay, let your body relax, let your heart center be open. This final stage, you're just bringing some metta to the whole world, basically. So starting off with ourselves, radiating outwards to the Buddhist Centre, to Northern Quarter, to Manchester. Do it geographically, if you like, or in another imaginative way. Just let your heart grow ever more open, loving, responsive to all sentient beings. If you feel open-hearted, that's good. If you feel something else, just sitting with it, see what you can notice. That's all practice. So you may have a completely relaxed body, you may have a completely open heart, you may just be sitting in samadhi meditation. You may be feeling access concentration. Certainly you can take this out into the world. might notice funny things happen to your body when you do start to traverse the higher states. You can get like all tingly sensations and all kinds of stuff. It's just all starting with your body. See if you can feel the samskara, the imprint of this metta practice on your heart center. So just after this bell, just sitting for a minute, just dropping all effort. Just feeling the fruits of the practice. In your body. And just whenever you are ready, just bringing the practice to a close.